This is lead researcher Archer calling any survivors on this frequency. Is anyone out there? I repeat, this is lead researcher Archer calling for any survivors on this frequency. Is anyone... Rose?
This is Nikola Tesla speaking, and unless it wasn't already obvious, this ship is under strict quarantine. There is to be no movement on or off the Helios.
Ada, what the hell is going on?
There's an accident. Or sabotage. It doesn't matter. We need to get off this ship.
Stop! You can't run from my Rose!
Your easel. Don't forget to take it when you leave. It must mean a great deal to you.
I see you're a painter. I'm quite partial to sandy beaches. This is splendid! It will be the prized piece of my sitting room.
If you haven't got lodging for the night, feel free to stay at the inn. I'll leave the upstairs room unlocked for you.
Takum oro ai atua. Monwele bok tu. Ilk kutukakum. Utua. Taha un aksu. Monwele tizu iri. kum atua. O ungni ummi. Aotta ik. Taka.
Agent Tarleson, you got any leads yet?
Well, it might be a minute, Bob, but you know you've got the best man on the job. I'll have this figured out before dinner. Me. It's always me who has to get his hands dirty. Headquarters said to prepare for a messy crime scene, but this is textbook work out of a slasher movie. I knew I should have stayed in bed today.
Harold! Stop daydreaming! And don't forget to fix the light after cleaning up the paint.
Sometimes I do wonder what life would have been like on Earth.
Welcome to Twin Mirror, a unique psychological thriller from Dope Nod Entertainment. In this short video, we're going to take a look at the opening moments of the game and briefly introduce you to the world of Basswood, a fictional setting that reflects many of the social and economic challenges of small-town life in the American Rust Belt. We join our protagonist, Sam Higgs, en route back to Basswood to attend the funeral of his best friend. And Sam isn't alone on this journey. He's accompanied by his alter ego, the Double, who acts as an occasional advisor and permanent wise-ass.
I'm telling you, we'd almost gotten over this. And yet, you're here again, and this time you dragged me here.
The Double is a manifestation of the inner voice that lies within all of us. A voice that offers us a different perspective to the world. In Sam's case, the Double represents the self-confidence he doesn't have, and also his innate instincts for self-preservation and protection. This concept of duality is at the core of Twin Mirror's narrative experience, and also at the heart of its innovative gameplay. And to explain this in more detail, let's fast forward to the day after the funeral. Sam slowly awakens in his hotel room. The funeral was a long day and a heavy night.
What happened last night? Did I black out or what?
And his day is about to get worse.
Do not go in there. What are you even still doing here? Move, I need to shower and use the bathroom. I did try to warn you. That's a lot of blood. And that's definitely my shirt from last night. I need to know what went down last night.
To unravel the chain of events from the night before, Sam employs his unique abilities of memory visualization and deductive reasoning. These abilities combine within his mind palace, a mental space that enables him to examine, store, and sort sequences of information, and he'll use this space to deduce solutions to the various puzzles, challenges, and crime scenes he'll encounter. Sam reconstructs the hotel room scene in his mind, and then uses the information he has to work through the various possible permutations of his actions from the night before.
I went to sleep, obviously, but did I do something before that?
Whenever he encounters a block or a contradiction, Sam is able to go back to the real location to gather evidence that further informs his deductions.
Whatever happened, I called 911. Ugh, did I try and wash my shirt? How drunk was I?
Piece by piece, a picture of events begins to take shape, until finally, the whole truth is revealed.
Okay, wake up. Focus. Remember.
And new mysteries and objectives have emerged in his pursuit of these answers. As he investigates further, Sam will uncover a web of intrigue that spreads through the evocative locations and complex characters of Basswood.
Mr. Samuel Higgs.
And he will be forced to decide who he can trust.
I didn't want to be here anyways.
And whether he can even trust himself. Twin Mirror's first episode, Lost on Arrival, will be available in 2019, and we'll be sharing more updates on the game close to that. Thanks for watching.
samurai. You are a warrior. I can see that. You trained your whole life for this. And you have won battles that lesser men have called unwinnable, yes? But while you were sharpening your sword, do you know how I prepared for today? I learned. I know your language, your traditions, your beliefs, which villages to tame and which to burn. So I'll ask you once again, samurai, do you surrender?
As you move around the caves and tunnels that these creatures inhabit, you'll see what humans have done to your kind over the years. Sneak to safety. No, one of the things about being a young creature is that you can crawl into spaces that no human could follow. Now this huge cave, with the mysterious tree, is one of the last few places of refuge in the world for creatures like you. So that's the world through the eyes of a young creature, running away from even the weakest human. Now we're going to go forward in time and see the world through the eyes of a larger, more powerful adolescent creature, and see what they're capable of doing.
So remember the chief of security, Rooney, that we were looking for? That's him.
Okay, doesn't look like how I imagined him to look.
No, let's just say he's not well anymore.
Probably can't be saved.
No, definitely not. But this is going to be another example of how creative you can get with your abilities and the gun and the environment, because like I said, everything reacts to stuff happening. Like when he hits the pillar breaks. When you pick something up, it spins and rotates. While this is a pretty powerful enemy and takes a lot of hits to bring him down, this isn't technically a boss battle. There are going to be much more challenging enemies in the game. This isn't technically a boss battle. This is just a slightly more powerful enemy that you'll find. There are going to be, Holly, if you knew what kind of enemies we have that are actual bosses,
I'd be worried.
Yeah, you would be very worried.
That's just a nice little mid-boss.
I walk the path between static lines. I have the control.
That's the Black Pyramid.
a long time.
Everything is fine. Right. That's good.
I'm following. They've got sticks in their dummies.
Don't look.
Stay behind your sister, Hugo. The tower!
Come on inside, quickly.
There's someone over there.
No.
Amicia, he's trapped. Shh. We have to keep moving.
Come on. About time.
Oh no.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop.
I'm sorry. We have to get out.
Amicia.
This way.
He was a uniquely talented acrobat, but also a gifted psychic. Don't forget my canoeing badge. He was a big pain in the neck. But somebody messed up and let him into the Psychonauts. That was you, Agent Cruller. This 10-year-old circus runaway was somehow allowed to join an international group of psychic super spies. And now he's headed to our main headquarters, right into the Mother Lobe. Man, you guys really like puns. But he better wise up. This is no summer camp. The Mother Lobe has its own way of doing things. Its own way of protecting itself from outsiders. Its fair share of dangerous, hidden secrets. If they ever got out, things would never be the same again for the Psychonauts. For your friends. For your family. For you. Listen, Rasputin. There are vaults that should never be opened. Not all minds are safe to read. Some brains are better off broken.
Don't worry. I won't do anything crazy.
Well, whatever you do, just leave me out of it. Ooh, is that honey pepper boar bacon?